really a lot. Okay, we have new aces, ashes, a new reg. This guy, I don't know what he is. He's one tabler, so probably recro. Okay, this is the new reg. Hey Ento. Hey Ento is recro. I'm gonna fold here. Okay. A recro also here. Check. Zigzag. Zigzag. Two tabler. So we're gonna do nothing. No thread. Two tabler. Slim Shady. I think he's recro. I'm gonna bet check bet here. One of the worst hand we can have. Okay. Two recros. And bet bigger. Also recro here. Sevens check. This is recro. Let's see what we have. Cukrvas. Okay. I find the time now, so we can. Okay, let me see. Okay, I have marked all the 3 and 4 tablers. Not hammer, I think, is also recro. No, he's the tabler, okay. Not the greatest spot here. I'm gonna fold it. This is recro guy, we don't know anything. This guy seems call, okay, seems to call for bet. He did call for bet ace king. That's only info we have. Let's see what will happen. I think we can call this also. I don't know this Uncle D guy. He's a recro. Call here. I'm gonna bet small on the river. Call here. Hello, Rentacle Man. Yep, I couldn't do it before, so I just the first opportunity I had, I take it. Okay, I'm gonna bet smaller here. I don't know why he did delay it so much. I think we have a okay hand to do it. Check here. I don't understand why he did time that much. And we don't know him, so okay. Doesn't have a lot of sense. Okay, look at this. Raja, okay. He floated nothing 2 times. We're gonna just keep remembering that. Bet here. That's what we have here. Okay, I'm gonna bet. He's calling a lot. He's not folding to c bets. He's gonna have wide range. So double barrel for sure. G5 is a fish. I remember him. I'm gonna just use bigger size. Okay, let's see other guys. G5. Okay. %. Let's see against cutoff. 13. I think we can forward this. I think we can like meg while he's playing like 3 days at the road with us, as a, so probably is reg. He's basically playing every day. Even he's like two tabling all the time. Okay, and also this Yanni guy. I think we can also say that he's a reg. Okay. Okay, let's see how much he opens. 40%. Okay, let's see what you know about him. Okay. Okay. Checking here. It's always a good thing to take a break. Especially when you're not playing like well. I think taking a break is really good. Let's see how much he delays c-bet here. He delays c-bet rarely. So I guess he can have like ace-x. Okay. But when we look at range, we're gonna have like some 10x. But 7x on 2 checks is pretty strong. Okay. Check here. Check folding a lot, so I'm gonna bet 75% check fold. Yep, definitely some guys we're gonna mark them as regs now. After like this Yanni guy, we played with him. We played with him like few days now, so mark him as a reg. I don't know this straight too. I think he's one tabler. Yep, he is. Recro. Okay. Let's see, he opens cut of 33, so a lot. Definitely 3-bet. Eight five. I'm gonna call. The Shadow, we never heard of him. One tabler, okay. Check here. Okay. Here. Okay, I want to check. Bubs is a recro. Thanks, Magic Orange. Glad you're here, man. I said on the stream, like, I won't have schedule for the next, until the end of the challenge, basically. I won't have schedule, so I'm just gonna play whenever I can, so just for you guys to know, whenever I can. But it will always be like this, probably, always. So let's see here. He did bet under pair here. I'm gonna fold it with here. Lars, 26%. Okay. Recro here. Really big squeeze. Okay. I'm gonna use bigger size. Okay. Bet. Renteko is asking me, did I ever see a short stacker who's a good reg? I I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I would say no, but because there is like people just play short if they don't know how to play, and they just like take advantage of 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 that situation because when you play short, you find a loop in the game, and basically you're taking advantage of that. So I wouldn't say that they are like good players. I would say that they're not really good players. That's why they don't play with 100 blinds. But that's my opinion. I mean, people will tell you like there's a lot of people who are saying that there are good short stack strategies. But for me, my opinion is they just take advantage of the loop in the game. I would just forbid players to buy in less than 100 blinds. But that's my opinion. Okay. He didn't bluff there with that hand. Call here with force. These guys also played like yesterday and day before. I think we probably have the best hand here. Okay, I'm checking here. Really not. I think we can go to check shove there also, but I think bet is also okay. Call with here. When record tone downs here. I would say we are always good here. Just thinking about do we want to shove here. I'm just gonna shove against Recro. Just based on the size here that he used. We don't know this guy at all. Okay, Recro here. Let's see in the multi-way pop-up. He's not overcalling that much of the range. So his range will be not really wide. Because you have like different type of players. For example, I call like really wide in these spots. Multi-way, I have like when in these positions I would have like 50% of range, and this guy has like 20. So people play multi-way very differently. Okay. Basically all other players that are unknown are fishes. Call here. I'm gonna use bigger size because this guy is not falling to 3 bets, and we are deep here, so we're gonna go to the deep pop-up just to see how he reacts on the 3 bet deep. He's not folding deep, so we're just gonna increase the size a bit. That's it. Using bigger size here. Using 1/3 in this spot. I don't think this guy has many 6x hands. It's like 6s only. And he's gonna have float, so he folds a lot on squeezes, so I would say that he doesn't have even 3s in the range and 4s against squeeze, so I would say okay spot here. So bad river, because we are splitting and now we would like easily call there. I also thought about like check shoving the turn. I think it's a decent play also, but I just want to get the bluff there, because it's like so easy to see that the guy doesn't have even straight in the range, or hardly can have the straight there. Hello rednecks, and Sven, hello to you also. Hubertus is some kind of neat two tabling, it seems, but it's only 29 hands. I'm gonna stack off in these spots, in these positions, because just basically positions, and we don't know the guy, but I just don't care. It's stack off in these positions and that's it. 6-9, I'm gonna fold. Okay, I'm gonna 3-bet here. He called ace queen here. Okay. Nice flop here. I'm gonna check here behind. Call here. Bad here. Bad turn. Jack 8 is a fold. Okay. I'm going to 3-bet here. I mean 4-bet. Call here. Just call. I'm gonna squeeze it here. Bet. Checking. We don't have information how we play, but he's not opening really wide. Okay. And I don't think that he has like 3s and 4s in the range. Calling shove here. I'm just gonna fold there. I just can't fold on this section against basically a unknown guy. We don't know also how wide he calls. Does he call like ace jack, ace queen, king queen off? Betting 1/3. 8%, okay. Bet bigger. call here. I would rather that the flush draw got there than this. Okay. But basically, there's like no way I'm folding aces on the river. We need to bet small on the turn. We can check the turn sometimes also, but having the ace of clubs sucks. Definitely, but he's betting like 8%. His 10x are like 9-10 suited and Jack-10 suited. And like ace-10 suited. Okay. I think he's gonna have like there. I think he's gonna have also like backdoor flushes also. Like king queen, king jack, queen jack. He's gonna have those one. So I don't like the. I'm just gonna bet here. I'm gonna bet the river. The problem is he's gonna have like some backdoor flushes, but I'm not folding aces there. First call 4. This guy can check like king queen if he bluff those like a call 4 or ace queen. I don't think he's like betting ace king now. Lachwick. Don't know him. Recro. Bet small here. Okay. Let's see what I have about this guy. Okay, I'm gonna check call against him. Okay. We need to bet big here. Hit a call pretty quick. Don't know him. Okay. three betting there. Let's see here. Kostic is asking, Dali, is it the HUD necessary when you play regular tables? I think for me it is. Because if I don't have HUD, I can maybe play, I don't know, 2 tables. 3 tables max. And with the HUD you can play like 6 without problems, so... I'm just gonna do it like this. She's gonna check folding. I'm just gonna bet big. When he's calling turn with that size, I just know that he's gonna always have that. This guy wouldn't fold like anything. Like this guy's calling here like tens, queens, kings, and that's it. And aces, of course. %33 open. I'm gonna do it here with the 4-bet. I'm going to delay here. Check. The guy checked ace, okay, twice. King 4 is fold also. We lost 2 4-bet pots. But okay, I think like ace is there on the river, it's not great to have ace of clubs there, but I think also that we can shove like aces there. I'm still not thinking that he's gonna float like really wide there. Really, really wide. So he's gonna have like few combos of 10x. And that's it, like we are losing from that and backdoor flushes. I'm just gonna jam here against this side. Split, okay. Call here. I don't know why I didn't see that here. It seems like I isolate the guy. Okay. Worker is asking me what I'm gonna play after the Zoom challenge. I'm just gonna play my usual games, my usual limits, and I just can't wait that. I'm really looking forward to my usual games, having to have sample, to have the program full in use. I'm just really looking forward to it. Okay. I'm gonna bet here. We have like all the possible combos of ace-x there. So, and king-x, so I think it's okay. Ace-9 call. He shouldn't have a raise range a lot here because he want to bet like ace-king here and two pairs, and with this size he's like telling that he has a straight. I mean, he can like bet also set here. But we also have like all ace-10 and 9-10, so we're gonna check raise some of them. But he used like, I think, bigger size on the flop, so I wouldn't check raise that much. Bad river. Now he's turned down, he's like probably really betting straight here. First three bet. Don't like it. Hands like tens and queens. A bet. But I think he's gonna have a lot of like, I don't know, hands like two pairs on the rear, like ace jack has sense, ace queen. But I think ace queen should bet the flop, but ace jack I don't think. I think that he's gonna have like all combos of ace jack there. Okay, check raising, we're calling here. Just checking there. He hit the 9x. The hand looks like that he hit the 9x, but okay. Magic orange, I think it's better play to bet, to have like a small bet range on the turn. Little bigger than I bet, but it's much better than to shove. Because we will have hands that want to just to bet the turn also in 4-bet range, so. But shove is okay, I mean, it's reasonable, but then we should bet a little bit bigger on the flop if we wanted to play that game. Okay, 3-bet. Uncle D. He's Uncle D is okay, one tabler. FUB. FUB is I think recro. Yep. I think we have a bet. Okay. Donk the river small. Jacks. Okay. I don't like this against unknown, definitely unknown. And probably also a recro, just let me see. Yep, recro is called for betting here. Don't like it. I'm just gonna bet like this. Ace king, ace king. I think it's clear that we have a easy bet on the river because he call here. He call the 3-bet and he calling there. He wouldn't like check overpair here, so basically he'll have like ace x always. But unfortunately he had ace king also. Hello, Quacky man. Where are you last few days, man? Yesterday you weren't here. Okay, but I did start yesterday. I started yesterday really late. So I understand. 3-9, okay. Check folding really a lot, c-betting really a lot, so his check range is really weak. Nothing we can say there. Emmy Palo, what is this guy? He's two-tabler, okay then. But seems really tight, two-tabler. Okay. Bubs. Is Bubs a reg? We mark him as a recro also. Really tight. This is his first rebet in these positions. $25%. Okay, call here 1/3. I think I would call like 9, here like 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks in this spot, so it's nice. Bet 1/3 here. I think we're gonna have like king, queen, ace, queen, 9s, 10s, jacks, which we can definitely lead turn in this spot. I'm gonna bet small again. I really like the play I made, because he can like also have 10s there. He can have like a jack X that check behind the flop. You see here. So I really like the play there, and also he can have like ace king. I like the size. I would never fold to shove, of course, in that spot, but okay. I'm gonna bet small. Ace triple check. Okay. 3-bet here. Who is this guy? Who triple check is? We are 50-50 here. Really strong draw. I think Mr. Mirthful is a fish. Yep. And when he's a fish, I'm not gonna check raise this. Just gonna call. Check here. We saw that Lars Vega did check top pair, but I think here he's really tough to have like even a queen, queen X. I'm just gonna bluff here, because it's really hard for him to have flush. Against a fish, probably bet. G5 is now 3 tabling, so let's... And we don't have any reads for him, so let's mark him as a reg. Now, he did 1 table all the time, now he's 3 tabling. So maybe he's just a reg. And this guy is also now 4 tabling, and he just 1 tabled. So okay. Martin guy. Let's see what he did call here. 4-5 suited, only that. Okay, call against Mipala. Calling turn. Calling the river with a full house. Kings, okay. Rage On is asking me, do I know Iskabasi? We had that question. I told here on the stream that I know the guy. I have like just a good words for him, so we speak we speak about him on the stream. I told that he's a really good player, that he did beat on 888 poker mid stakes with 26, 27 big blinds per 100, and that's like on a really big sample. So of course I know the guy, and I have like all the good words for him. Check it here. I think we can also stab. We just want to call thing here. Check here. Betting the kings. I don't like this. I don't think he has many like aces here with the spade like at all. And he's using pretty big size on the turn. They're gonna just a lot of pot control it. Let's see what we did get called. With a straight, okay. Stab turn. Okay. It wasn't about the money rage. It wasn't about the money at all. I just couldn't. It was like a time that I just decided I won't do it anymore. I didn't feel good, and I just decided to won't do it anymore, and that's it. Money doesn't have like any didn't have any effect. I'm gonna check raise here. I just can't. For example, I told that a couple of times on the stream. If I don't, if in the future something happens and I just don't enjoy playing anymore, I wouldn't play anymore. I also not think about poker. If I don't feel that anymore, I just wouldn't do it. I can just do something if I feel love for that and if I enjoy doing it. And when I don't feel that anymore, I just I'm type of guy that just can't do it anymore at all. And that's it. I'm gonna raise here for protection because this size it's telling me that he's weak. Yep, just raise for protection and check the river. Okay. Free showdown also. Just checking the every days. There's nothing else we can do. S Sibaev, I think it's pronouncing. He's also a reg. Sibaev. I think he's also a reg. Okay. Calling here. Six jack. I'm falling to 4-bet here with jack 9. King 8. Call. Ace 3 open. Against big size, I would just call. I'm going to turn out into bluff here. Okay, I'm not going to, because I don't know if he's like stepping Jack X, and he is. Because they are doing that, so. Okay. Faults a lot on delays. Just call here, squeeze. Check. I'm just folding if he's calling here. I don't think we are good against two players ever. Okay, let's see here. This guy is not folding anything. I'm just gonna bet. Let's see what happened there. I would shove the river. Like all non-diamond river. Okay, this guy has a really wide range. What happened there in the hand? I just can't see the hand. This guy had aces, like. I think it's pretty obvious when he's calling that we are never good. And of course we can be good against this guy. Just let's see. The guy checked here on the turn. Okay. But I think we are never good, and we just folded. But that guy with the eights, with the 8x, he hit the full house on the turn, and now he's checking. A really bad play, I think. He just needs to call there. Fall there. Rage is asking me, do I play sit and goes or tournaments? I play tournaments. I like to play tournaments. We did play VCOP last few days, a couple of tournaments. So I enjoy the tournaments. I love them. So, and I will also try to play them more than I did till now, because basically I play them week, like few tournaments a week. So that's it. I'm gonna try to do it a bit often, like I don't know, 2 times a week. I think we just want to call with the range. What we're gonna do with the like over pairs. We mainly want to just call there. When he's checking here, I think we can just shove here. We're on kings and aces. I think even like kings and aces are clear shove. Yep. He's mainly folding, I think, when the hand is played like this. Just gonna check the river. He did get the 3, okay. I'm gonna make a quick break. I didn't see this guy has only 30 blinds. Okay, want to bet here bigger. Okay, sit out next hand, sit out next hand, sit out next hand. Then I can read the chat because I don't think I answer everything. This guy is really tight. Okay, I'll just see something I want to see. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I just want to see something. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna use smaller size here, like this. Or we can maybe just shove. He donked the turn here. Okay, I'm calling. And you see like, but he's a fish, okay. Donk the river. Okay, he's just a fish. If it was Rekra, I would say like, you see Rekras can bluff, but this guy's a fish. So it's not important. It seems tight because it's got of like 3-4%. I'm not gonna step this hand against that range. Check. Wanna bet big now? King 4, check. Okay. Tavernis. 3-bet. We don't know anything about him. No infos, no anything. I'm gonna bet with the 9s. I'm gonna call against post or on him. Okay. Rage is asking me, do I know Oroyanyu? Yes, Oroyanyu is here on a stream with us, and okay, I'm just gonna bet over bet here, rep a flush. He was with the stream here. He plays still, so he was on the stream here with us on the chat talking. So he's still playing. Maybe he's mixing with other sites. I just don't know that, but he's playing here also, so this guy doesn't fold pre-flop, it seems. Bad turn. Pretty bad river. Pretty bad river. I would fold this river. We're also blocking king queen. Okay, we're not blocking king queen. We're not blocking queen of hearts, but that's even worse. I would just fold the river. And this guy also seems really tight and honest, so I think we can fold to him. This guy has like call 4, and we had exactly the same spot yesterday. Exactly the same spot it was like yesterday, and he had kings. A really nice flop here. If he's like betting here, we just he should be having really a lot of checks here, checking aces, checking kings. It's really strong board for us. And if he's betting here, I'm just shoving because he's over c betting it, and he should have check range there. Yep, and I'm gonna bet small on the turn. Really nice board for us. So he had a bluff there, pre-flop. I think then it's maybe also shove pre-flop. Maybe also shove pre-flop. Okay. 5-9. I'm gonna bet bottom pair here. Check. I like the check. And he's checking 2 pair on the river. Great. Great. We mark him as a nit, and we mark him for a reason, so just fold. In the Sunday, I'm gonna play entities, and if you want, I will stream that. But we'll play entities on Sunday. Check. Okay, let's see. All of us see a flop. See a flop. I think it's fold. You see, his delay civet is like top pair that hit the turn, or like a middle pair. I don't know, like tens, and he'll have like also weak queens because we saw that he's doing that against us. Okay, calling with the fives, folding here. Checking. And we are definitely not good over here. Ace king other, ace king other. But he's like bet. He's like repping like kings, queens, ace king plus. Yep, and when he bluffed, he bet the turn. We have read his bluffs. He would bet the turn with a bluff there, so I'll fold. So Sunday is our last chance to win something in Germany, because after Sunday I'm going back home. Next week, I don't know, maybe like Friday. And in Sunday Million is knockout. So we're gonna play Sunday Million in Sunday, and we're gonna play a few more tournaments. Okay. Check. Let's see. His range. Queen 3 suited only we see. That means nothing. Okay, check. Let's see how much this guy opens against us. Really low, so just block bet here. Jack 5 fold. Okay, calling there. I'm just gonna fold it. And I just don't know about this guy, Mr. something. Because we see him really a lot. Here's the same spot. As we talk about, the guy is a fish, recro, so we don't need to have only check raise range. That's also something that friend of mine told me that is a good idea, because usually I'm just having in this spot when button bets and small blind calls, I usually only have check raise range or fold, because I don't want to be capped in the spot where I have strong hands. If for example is like ace queen 9, ace king 9, I'm not gonna have check raise range because I don't have any strong hands. But usually, for example, in this type of the board, I would check raise queen jack. But now I'm just gonna fold. When are the two fishes in the in spot? Friend told me it's much better to have just a call range and a check raise range, but not only check raise range. And that's also show that is really good. Just because you are like reducing everything. Interesting hand, really interesting. Wow, we did dodge a bullet there. Because I would check raise and this guy would call and I would bet the turn and he would donk shove the river and I would say, wow, we block queen 10, stuff like that. It's just much better like this. Again, really tight open here. 42. Not enough for us to call. Still nuts, man. Where are you? I didn't see you. I didn't hear from you. I just saw you here today. Okay, wanna bet? This hand is also a real good check, but we are a little bit deeper. Yeah, he's having like 70% hands, but doesn't have jack 5 off and jack 3 off and 3-5 off, so he doesn't have a off to pair, and it's also important calling here. betting normal size. Okay. Let's see what our friend had. 9 jack. Okay. Still let's probably watch the VCOP because I watch on the Twitch. I watched VCOP all the time. I mean, I watched the main event from the few guys that played. So I guess a lot of people also did it because there weren't much regs at all when VCOP was played. So people probably watched the people play. Okay, call here. Pretty bad river. Really, really bad river. It smelled like an ace queen, ace jack type of hand, and now he's like toning down. It feels like a queen of diamonds here. And if I'm shoving, I don't think it's folding. But it feels like a queen of diamonds. And I would call every river, I mean, every blank river, because look at here. He bet smaller on the flop, and then he like potted the turn. It just feels like he has, and that is like I have a also I have reads there, and I have a sheep that is telling me, look, this guy is also some type of the need. A sheet that is showing me what are they doing when the recro players and fishes, and when they like bet like that, they just like on monotone boards, on flush draw boards, they're just like so aggressive with their blockers, so aggressive, and they like over bluff a lot with blockers, which is not a good thing because you don't bet thin enough, and then you go like you over bluff a lot. So basically, even good play was to shove the turn there, I think. Just based on that strategy, I think it's a really good strategy to shove here because he will bet like ace queen, ace jack. He's gonna bet everything. He's gonna bet like every queen, every ace x. He's gonna bet like jacks here and queens. So basically, just shove there, I think. But I didn't want to do it. I don't know why, but I should have because I have in shit exactly how they play that spot, and they just like c-bet the flop 75, betting turn over 70%. So that's mean they're just betting everything and all blockers, all, and that's like how they play. Hello, partner. Thanks. Okay, I'm just gonna fold here. $23 against us, so definitely a lot of not betting. I'm gonna fold it 4-5. I think nice turn. Still Nuts is saying 7 days to do renovation. What that means, Still Nuts? Can you explain? What are you renovating? I feel like Tavernus is really tight. The guy he called 3-bet against us with kings, played them also really passively. Let's see how much he c-bets multi-way. We don't have that option. Okay, I'm gonna raise. It's combo draw. We have 3s and 5s. We have king 5 suited, king 3 suited. I think we can raise. And check here. It's a really bad turn for us. When you think about our range, it's really bad. Bet here. Like turn into bluff. Like if you have like 4-6 of hearts. Empty spot. Empty spot is reg. I'm just gonna fold. Okay. Let's try this. I feel we have the best hand here. I definitely feel that. I'm gonna bet 1/3. Okay. Feels like ace queen there. And he's not calling ace jack off, so that jack X doesn't help him very much. Tammy Healer, let's see him. Tammy. Recro. Okay. I'm gonna raise now because we saw like recros, they like to bet top pair like this. And when they have like a big hand, they bet bigger. So just I'm gonna raise it for protection, for value. And I really feel like he has a 10x here. I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. Wow, really, really great flop. I'm just gonna slightly orbit like this. I think we can only call because he's not gonna call worse, I think, ever. Yeah, we can just call there. Or we can shove for value. But I definitely think like when he's donking that we need to call because he will never call with worse and then he calls with jack 5. So forget what I said. We're gonna have check range there because he's calling and this board is check range against this it seems tighter flatting range. Bet here. I'm just gonna bet pot here. Calling with king, with a king 9. Let's see what the guy had pair. 6 and suited, okay. Too bad he didn't too bad that he didn't 3-bet that. With 4-bet he would call 4-bet. He's 3-betting like 12%. It's jacks are easy. Jacks are easy 4-bet. And we would win big pot there. And also he didn't step. I was going to check raise it. He didn't step with the backdoors, really good backdoors. So okay. I'm gonna finish the session soon. Like I said yesterday, we're gonna just mix it. I'm not gonna play like much more because I'm gonna be here for next like 9. I'm going home probably next Friday. So until then I will just play whenever I feel like it and to finish the challenge because when I go home I'm just gonna play usual limits and stuff. We don't know anything about Trina. And if I'm 4-betting I'm not gonna fall to shove. And it's recro. I think we can just fold because they 3-bet like 5%. And now I need to call here. It's like it's just bad spot. Like these are the spots where I'm losing a lot of money. Just if I think he's wide, just go shove pre-flop and that's it. Because I have in sheep like they're 3-betting like 5% there. Ace queen is not call against that range. So basically I just played it not good. I'm gonna forward this. Call here against this guy. I'm just gonna play like when I feel like it. Still nuts, great man. Great, great. Manual work. I did renovate my house when my baby's was at the time she will be born. We were decorating all the house, renovating. So I know it's like it takes really a lot of it takes like a lot of time to do it. Okay, really nice board. He's formatting a lot, so he's definitely formatting tens plus here. Really, really nice. And I also think he's formatting ace queen. Okay. Really, the river, I don't think we can value bet there. He's gonna have like 9-10 suited, queen 10 suited, queen jack. We're basically just getting ready for king jack suited and jack 10. Okay, he's 3-betting 9s, so he doesn't have 9s. Okay, he's gonna call maybe 5, 6. Okay, it's close then. It's close. Calling against Bartfeld. Wrapping at 10x. It seems like only 10x. Okay. She's not stabbing. Okay, really, really good spot. Checking there. Uh, Hero of Justice is asking me what I think about that Jack 5 of bluff catch. I don't know, man, what to say. I was feeling why I shout there. That was my first thought. Why did I shout there? I like there's no sense to shout. He's not gonna call and he's when he's donking the river he's rapping. I felt a straight. So I just felt why do it? Like I immediately regret it. Immediately. Really bad river. really, really bad. I'm gonna fold this. Every ace-x is has a king blocker, so we can bet like ace-4 here. He's gonna have some king x's, and I think he's gonna have like tens and jacks also. I don't know what to do here. So sick spot. I'm thinking about what hand his and what can he do like if we shove there? Because we are deep, I'm gonna check some aces in this spot. We're gonna check some kings as a slow play. I would definitely check aces this deep. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. And he doesn't have ace and he doesn't have king, so his strongest hand is ace queen. And we saw they like to 4-bet ace queen also. So when I think about that, what can he do like if we shove here? He's gonna fold like if he's turning into bluff tens and jacks, he's gonna fold that. He's gonna fold like queen jack, queen 10 for sure. And we were gonna be called like king queen and ace queen. And he doesn't have king queen off. Probably, I don't know the guy, but if he's playing GTO ranges, he doesn't have king queen off. So I was just thinking if we shove there. But if we would get called like ace queen, we would say, oh, wow, this is big spew. But I just feel if we shove there, he's gonna fold a lot. He's gonna definitely overfold because he's gonna check raise queen x, and he has like queen 10 suited, queen jack suited. He's falling to delay a lot, so I'm gonna delay it. So I think it's a really nice spot to do it. I mean, it's not important, we don't have anything. Okay. I'm gonna bet small, like when we talk about free showdown. Just bet small and we can have free showdown. Like this is that spot. Bet 1/3, but only we have the nuts now. So we see that we are balanced well in these spots. I'm gonna play a few more hands and that's it for today. Uh, I have a little bit work left, what I need to done regarding ranges, and I'm gonna do it now. We are slowly getting. I think we played like 2k hands now. We can see around 2k hands. I think we played or 1.5k. I'm not like hurrying anywhere, so I just want to finish that. We have like 10 days more, so I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna finish it here in Germany. Okay, call tens. Let's see how he plays deep, how much he 3-bets deep. So he 3-bets deep 9 against us, 10% out of position. Okay. I'm calling the river here because I expect a hand like this to triple barrel. I thought that he's gonna do it. And I see that he's like playing carefully. So when he's like overbetting there, it feels like a bluff a lot. And he's like wrapping mainly because we see like how they play with over pairs against us. I just felt like king queen or like ace queen with the hearts. I'm not following the river here. Okay, let's call ace king. Just checking here. AK. Okay. I'm gonna sit out now. We see how much hands I have left. Okay, I'm just gonna overbet here. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We're gonna see how we went and how much hands we have left, and I'll do some range stuff, and that's it. Okay, we played 2.3k hands. Okay, let's see how the situation is now. Okay, we are on 83.3, so 16k hands more. We have how much days? We have one. Okay, 27. Okay, like 2k hands a day, 2.5k, maybe like 2k hands a day. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it definitely. Let's see the graph. Okay. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna try to finish strong. I'm gonna go now to ranges because I had I wanted to do it to finish it today. I wanted to finish it today. And then for tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream or not. In Sunday we play MTTs, so maybe I'll have one long session. Maybe do it two longer sessions, and other will be shorter like this. and that's it. Okay. uh I'm sorry, so because I just can't tell you when I'm gonna stream. It all depends now. So you'll just need to, like, when you got the notification that I'm streaming, you can be with me, and that's it. So I'm gonna see you probably not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow, and MTTs on Sunday. We can play together. So thank you guys, and good luck.